You need that supportive approach that tells you, well, we're here for you. We're here to support the positive things you can do, and that life is a journey.
Compassionate care combined with cutting-edge research is why Doris Ann Price is one of thousands of cancer patients who seek their treatment at Duke Medical Center. Duke is one of only 39 medical facilities in the U.S. that have earned the National Cancer Institute's designation as a comprehensive cancer center.
We try not to make our patients numbers. Our patients wait a long time here to see the physicians. But once the physician is in the room, it is like there is no other patient.
Duke also doesn't stop with teams of medical, surgical, and radiation oncologists.
What we're adding in on top of that is what we call more integrative oncology. So adding in the supplements that patients may be interested in, adding in acupuncture, adding in massage therapy, mindfulness, meditation.
Prostate cancer patient John Angers is a retired doctor. He believes certain supplements he has been taking have boosted his immune system. It's an approach his doctor at Duke works with him on.
He was very supportive, and his staff was very supportive. And they always interested in what I was taking, what was new.
Doris Ann Price also embraces a therapy that some doctors might not place at the top of their treatment list. She visits a nutritionist and takes some 6 dozen pills containing natural supplements each day.
People swallow handfuls of pills and go to doctors and have a lot of treatment to repair damage that's been done. So why not support the health side of you so you don't wind up, down that path? What does it have in it?
Her doctor, Heather Shaw, meets with Doris Ann frequently, examining her growing list of supplements for any potential problems.
She's supportive, but she looks very carefully. Each time you come in, she asks you to update your list of supplements or anything you're taking.
And what was the problem with the strawberries, with the berries? Well, I actually will go through each individual supplement. A majority of supplements these days are a number of different natural products. So I actually have to go to the label and read the fine print and see what's actually contained in each supplement.
Doctors make sure supplements aren't harming their cancer patients.
Some supplements contain phytoestrogens that would, actually encourage or promote the spread of the current cancer. So she will look over my list and she'll identify things, and she has removed things from my list.
They also caution that companies that promise cancer cures with their supplements cannot deliver on that promise.
It's not a vast conspiracy to try and keep these cures away from patients. And again, if these supplements were highly effective, believe me, we would be using them. We don't like our patients to die, and we don't like them to suffer.
There is that matter of death.
Well, oftentimes, no one really deals with, quote, the elephant in the room. So with every single one of our patients, we have them do a life review.
My whole positioning toward dying is...
We find that when people are able to bring all of those thoughts that have been existing in their mind and communicate it and put it down on paper, it helps them to be more present.
Be there and discover what strength you have.
At Duke University Medical Center, support groups help patients share experiences.
When you hear somebody else say how she handled something, see, a lot of times people don't understand that.
Different people can meet each other and find out, so how did it go for you and what did you do to make this better in your life? So there's lots of people who work together for each individual patient.
Another technique that's proven useful is having patients keep a journal of their experiences. Catherine LeBlanc kept 2 journals, one medical, one personal.
It's a part of my coping mechanism to be able to know what's going on. And you don't have any control over this, but for the small things that you can control, either, being able to read about something that furthers your awareness, or to get information that is going to be helpful to you, it's really good.
Carol Gray said it helped her confront how she felt about nausea.
I'm not a writer. I I don't know. But anyway, I sat and I wrote, nausea talking back to me. I'm really just a symptom of a treatment that helped save your life. I'm not as hard on you as I was. I will leave you alone soon because you are recovering well. It's the insight, but it's a different way of thinking. And I could not get over, I'll always remember doing that.
The approach taken at Duke helps not only the patients, it also helps the doctors, nurses, and everyone else on the team.
It helps the patient not be so anxious. It gives the medical personnel time to just deal with the symptoms and the treatment and think about the patient in that way instead of having to calm the patient down.
Duke is studying the Pathfinders program to see if it ultimately can be expanded.
We're moving towards a world where a Pathfinder or a cancer patient support person is available for every patient within their care.
It is the patient who ultimately is facing a battle he or she didn't ask to fight. But it is the way that battle is fought that makes a big difference.
As a physician, I feel that it's really important to see a patient as a whole person, rather than to reduce them, as we seem to the stage 4 breast cancer or the stage 3 prostate cancer.
As a human being, we're not just our bodies. We are every bit our emotions. We are every bit our thoughts. To have a program that addresses all of that is fabulous. I know it made a difference for me, and I'm sure that it will make a difference for others.